I know.
For everybody watching home, we may be starting a little early, just waiting for us to have some umpires. Stay tuned.
Hey, can you? Yes. Like, there's none in Illinois. Please come and bring me the box stock, please. Box stock. And do you know our spirit, like for one spirit day, instead of punch we call it box stock. Hey, that's not Patrick says so. We need like that, so we kind of do country things. It's like cultural appropriation.
Come on, work with me a little.
Yeah, we're coming back. The microphones are on. What we need, I think at the next home game we need the fan cam that we keep talking about. We got a lot of fans that would like the attention. You never know, that could be a last-second change. We've done it before. Nope.
Good afternoon, Grant Bulldog fans, and welcome to the Grant Bulldogs baseball game here from Millington, Tennessee, home of the USA Baseball Complex. Today, Grant Bulldogs will be taking on Ventura, coming all the way here from California. Why they'd leave California for Tennessee, I don't know, but we'll find out shortly. For this game, Grant will be home team. Looking around the field, we've got Colton at third, Figgy at short, Ramsey at second, and Adrian at first. In the outfield from left to right, Gavin, Ryan, and Reese. Yes, you heard that right. Rhino's in center today. Our battery on the mound, Kyle Stigler, and he'll be delivering his pitches to Big D, Dylan Dunleavy behind the plate. For Ventura, here's their lineup. Leading off, number 3, Nelson, followed by 18, Woodworth, 1, Tinky, 23, Seebeck, 5, Kimball, 4, Jungo, 21, Spar, 2, Woodworth, 8, Miller, and on the mound for them, number 13, Elijah Burt. It's going to be a fun game after the morning game where Cole Sparkman threw a 47-pitch perfect game in 5 innings. Grant took that game 12-0 against the Rivercrest team from Arkansas. Hopefully we continue where we left off, keep the bats hot, keep our bases going, defense solid, and we win another game.
In 5 innings, Sparky threw 40 strikes out of 47 or 48 pitches. That's unreal.
39 out of 47 for an 84.7% rate.
I think the last one just went in when we did the game changer. When we finaled it.
You missed one.
I had to
save the last pitch.
I had to go back and double check it, and that's when I was like, oh, I thought it was 39. I always get excited to see Stiggy pitched. He's usually number 42. That's how I've known him the last few years. But he switched over to number 16 this year, taking Jake Swanson's number from a couple years ago. Jake Swanson, one of the captains that led this team to a regional victory, one of a few that we've had in our school's history. He's a phenomenal player for us back in the day.
And here we go, leading off for Ventura, number 3, Nelson, their starting shortstop. Leaves that one high. Ball one. Hey, John, around the second inning. Here. Just missed. 2-0. Like second inning after he's warmed up. He's just a bit over the zone. Maybe he needs to bring it down to about 3 or 4 inches and he'd be right in there. 3-0 count. And there it is, strike. Kyle looks like he's got some good gas out there to start.
He does. I was just wondering where about the pocket radar.
I gave it to Anarelli. He's going to do it second inning after he's an inning and warmed up.
You got any more batteries for it?
Not on me, but we could just go pick up some AAAs after this.
Battery indicator was a little low.
No, it's at 2. It usually stays at 2 for like a good amount of time.
Okay.
When it gets to 0 batteries, then you probably got 20 pitches left.
Okay. Good. Yeah,
Full count here.
We used it in between games.
Kyle's ready. Just high, that's a walk. Leadoff walk for Nelson. Brings up number 18, Woodworth, the third baseman.
Hey. No stress about the perfect game. He's got that monkey off his back.
That's the first person to reach base today against us. Hopefully the last.
Kid's got his hoodie on underneath his jersey. Batting helmet's in his pocket. Batting gloves in his pocket. Batting gloves on his hands. Arm guard, elbow guard. He's
never have enough
ready
gloves.
to go to war.
I guess for people coming from California, this is cold weather.
I'm not sure where Ventura is in California.
Probably around the LA area.
Yeah.
1-0 count. Hard hit ball, deep to left field. That's a home run. That was a no-doubter off the bat. 2 runs for Woodworth on that home run.
Yeah, that is kind of a no-doubter right off the bat.
That brings up the first baseman, number 1, Tinky.
They got some fun choreographed celebrations over there.
See if Kyle could settle in after that. Nice curveball start for a strike. Curveball just misses.
Not sure what was wrong with that.
Might have been just a touch inside. Just looking at where Dylan caught it, probably broke late. Foul ball back out of play. One ball, 2 strikes, Tinky.
That's the second time that car's been touched by a ball. I don't think that one did any damage though.
No, that's a different car. It was a red one before. Curveball just misses high. For the height of this batter, you'd think his zone would be up a little bit higher, but not the case. Foul, back off the screen. 2-2. Two count. Stiggy delivers. Curveball. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Dylan did forget to throw down to first base, but that's okay. Strikeout's more important. That brings up DH number 23, Seabeck. 1 out here. Just a bit high. Some cloud cover coming in here with a light breeze. Still far warmer than it is back home. Foul ball back into the parking lot. Waiting to hear the car. That was a second bouncer off the car. Why people park over there, don't know. Curveball fouled back. 1-2. We got fans asking for some knuckleball pitching. Knuckleball from the knucklehead. Curveball just missed the eye. Two.
It's a good spot for that pitch. But batter's disciplined. Didn't chase it.
Yep. Almost got into chase, but he did not. Full count. I think that was the right call. Full count, 1 out. Stigler delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
He went chasing on that one. Helped us out quite a bit. That ball was up around the shoulders.
Dylan almost decapitated the batter with his throwdown, too. Yeah. That brings up number 5, the left fielder, Kimball. Fouled straight back. 0-1.
Hey, not done yet, 5. Let's go.
Stigler's ready. 0-1 pitch. Fastball in there for strike 2. I like Kyle with the old-fashioned knickers. Stirrups, red, black, white stripe.
Makes him look more athletic. And faster.
Does. Makes his legs look longer. Fouled back on the changeup. 0-2. Left high. 1-2. Dylan gives him some signs. Kyle likes it, and he's going to bring it. Curveball.
Just out.
Just missed outside. Here comes a pitch from Stigler. Ball up in the air. Left fielder Gavin gets under it, makes the play. That's the inning. 2 runs come in though on the home run from Woodworth. After half an inning, 2.
This is our 4th game, right?
This is a game 4. Well, game 3 for varsity.
Okay.
Well, I guess technically it's the 4th game for the varsity team. 3rd varsity game here. Right now we're sitting on a 2-1 record.
I'd just like to see us put up what I believe would be our first runs in the first. What have we scored in the first inning yet?
No, we did not, because even last game we scored in every inning but the first inning.
Yep. I'd like to see us put some runs on the board.
Looking at Ventura, they've got number 13 Elijah Bird on the mound. I don't know anything about him that I could tell you, so sorry. But he is the pitcher. He'll be throwing to number 8 Miller behind the plate. Around the field, they've got Woodworth, Nelson, Jungo, and Tinky left to right. Kimball, Spar, and Woodworth. There are 2 Woodworths. I'm assuming they're brothers. I guess they could be cousins. Uncle and nephew. We've seen some strange relationships in our lives. I used to coach 2 kids. One was the other one's uncle. Amar Abdulhak has just joined us in the booth. Say hi, Amar.
What up?
Anybody want to say hello to out there?
Hello, Mom and Dad.
And with that throwdown, that brings up the second baseman, number 1, Ramsey Abdulhaq.
It wasn't a true throwdown. He didn't give it much effort.
I think he's
Not
trying to
giving-
fool him into a false sense of security.
Yeah, I tell you what, not giving it much effort, he showed me enough to be a little cautious.
Mm-hmm. It's all right. We don't have to worry about stealing seconds, but Ramsey's going to lead off with a double. This at-bat is brought to you by hair products, because Ramsey loves them.
Definitely not after his dad.
Yes, definitely not after his dad, who does not need hair products. Ramsey with his little wiggle.
Oh, yeah.
Hard line drive hit to left field for a leadoff single. Ramsey makes a big turn around the base, holds up the first. Second leadoff single for the game, for the day.
I love that he went after the first pitch fastball. I love that. We don't do that enough.
That brings up the center fielder. I'm not used to saying that one for him. Number 32, Ryan Drzezinski. First pitch to Ryan, grounded foul down the third base line. Ramsey's hit was on an 84-mile-an-hour fastball. Pickoff attempt, not even close. Ryan gives himself a little hip shimmy there, loosening up. Ramsey takes the lead. Curveball inside. 1-1. Pickoff attempt. Just trying to keep Ramsey close. They know about Wheels curly fries. Ramsey's going on the pitch. Weak ground ball hit down the first base line. Just foul. Looks like he got a cue ball shot off the end of the bat. 1-2 count.
Normally you got to call a pocket when you hit him like that.
I think he called right corner. Near corner. 1-2 count. Wind is starting to pick up here. Ball left high. That wind is really blowing in hard right now. Gotta be at least 20-mile-an-hour gusts right now. Blowing in.
Definitely picked up in our face.
You're
Now
here.
it's blowing straight in. It was blowing to left.
Takes curveball outside. Yeah, nothing I could do here to lower any wind noise you might be hearing with this kind of gust we got coming. So for those at home, sorry.
That was a good job of holding off on that one. Good pitch by the pitcher, better job by Ryan.
Full count to Rhino. Hard fly ball hit to right field. Right fielder is tracing it down. It hits the ground. Ramsey's turning second. He's going 3. And he's in third. Got to be a single on that one.
We go for the ball. That
Yep,
is
that's got to be a single.
definitely a single.
That's 2 up, 2 hits. Runners on the corners for number 25, the left fielder, Gavin Workland.
I'd like to see Ryan get to second base.
I'd like to see him get home.
Same before.
I'm a little greedy.
They might be holding him up until he gets to 2.
Gavin pops it up. Out of play. Hope everyone's enjoying our play-by-play at home, for those who couldn't make it down here, while we enjoy the beautiful weather. Pickoff attempt, not even close. pitch. Takes a strike on the curveball. So that's more of a curveball or a slider from what you're seeing at that angle?
Maybe a little bit more like a slider.
Maybe a little bit more, yeah. Got a little bit more outside break. Pitcher setting up outside for this one.
Oh, shit.
Pickoff move. They got him in a rundown. It gets through. Ball gets into shallow left field. Ramsey scores. Ryan advances third on the play. That's the first Bulldog run in the first inning this year. First of many first inning runs. Why the second baseman tried to interfere with the shortstop making a play at second? Don't know. Worked in our favor. Ryan sitting there at third base, waiting for Gavin to drive him in. Here comes the pitch. Fouled into the dugout. Oh, 2 count. Gavin calls time, showing his dominance in that box. Seems like something his dad would teach him.
Took a long time to get him to learn how to call timeout.
Here comes the pitch. Hard line drive, foul down third base line.
I think he hit that one to Ryan's dad down the foul line. I better Scott made that play.
0-2 count still to Gavin. Feel like this bat's been forever for 2 pitches. Foul ball out of play. Dylan makes a scooping attempt at that off his glove, but does not corral it in the dugout.
Battle, pick the battle.
5 pitch at bat without any balls so far.
Is that really that many pitches?
Yeah. Another timeout.
Ball in the dirt. Ball 1. Been a long time coming. You would think at this point, when you've had that many foul balls, the pitcher was going to throw a ball, see if he could get a chase.
That's one of the hardest things about batting. You don't want to get caught up trying to guess pitches and freeze yourself either.
Yeah. 1-2 count to Gavin Workland. Inside. 2-2.
It's a good at bat, but it'd be better if we can get this running.
There goes the pitch. Fouled straight back.
That was about as late of a defensive swing as you could possibly imagine. I don't know how he made contact on that swinging all wrists across his body.
Oh, ground ball hit hard to the shortstop, and he makes the play. That's 1 down.
Smart base run by Ryan over there. Real smart base run.
That was an 8-pitch at bat. That brings up the first baseman, number 34, Adrian Medina. Foul back.
Adrian Medina, a senior, he's a third-year starter at first base. Lots of experience.
Adrian's looking drive in Ryan there at third base. Let's not forget we got a runner on third there. Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
I like the team's energy right now.
Left high. I sure bet he could hear the seams on that pitch.
upset him a little bit. He jumped right back in that box extremely quickly, ready to go at it.
It's like, come on, bring it. Here comes the pitch. Foul back. What'd you get that, John? 83-mile-an-hour fastball. One ball, 2 strikes to Adrian. Swing and a miss on the curveball. That's strikeout. That brings up the third baseman, number 6, Colton Selders. Colton's dad, who decided to leave us, is now on a plane flying home because he didn't think it was worth driving with us. Just wanted you to hear that, Jason.
Hit there. Oh.
Foul ball down third baseline. We still love you, Jason, even though you drove. Flew. Driving's for real people, real fans. Looking at you, Amar.
Time is money, baby. But I'm just gonna say this shit. That was funny.
I knew it was this.
Swing and a miss from Colton, 0-2.
That would have been for him and nobody else.
0-2 count to Colton. On the high fastball, hammers that out of play.
He's protecting on that one. He hacked that one a little high.
Colton does like the high fastballs. I've seen him drive them. He's not afraid to climb the ladder a little.
I think that game last night really was a great thing for this team. They seem a lot more aggressive, a lot more energetic today.
Curveball, not entirely sure where that missed.
Maybe low and outside. I think he called it low and outside.
1 and 2. I mean, we don't have the
That's
angle
tough.
to see it, so I can't.
Yeah,
comment.
we're not behind home plate today. We're offset a little bit.
1-2 count. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That's the inning.
Hey, not a bad inning.
1 run on 2 hits. 1 man left on base. After 1 inning, it's Ventura 2, Grant 1.
The thing that bothers me that I'm not doing on this trip is going to the minor league games. They don't have.
I don't think they start the season.
They haven't. But normally that's what we do when we travel.
That's what I do.
Because we go to the local minor league, and college games. And I looked, and there was nothing for me to go see within reasonable distance.
It's too early in the season anyway.
Yeah, that's just it.
Welcome back to Grand Bulldog Baseball. Here we are in the top of the second inning. Ventura's up 2-1 against the Bulldogs. No changes on the defense. Brings up the second baseman, number 4, Jungo.
Both pitchers threw 26 pitches in the first inning. Not combined, but each.
Stigler brings his first pitch just a bit low.
Historically, Stiggy's one of those pitchers that gets a little stronger as he goes on. Gets a little stronger, a little more. He calms himself down a little bit, becomes a surgeon out there. He can be very dominant at times.
Here comes the pitch from Stiggy. Ground ball, weakly hit. Selders to Medina. There's an out. That scored 5-3 for those at home keeping score on their own. And if you're keeping score on your own and you are doing that for a high school game, man, you need to get a life.
It's the kind of play coaches can show that video to their infielders. That's third baseman's ball all day. Even though it's directly hit at the shortstop, Colton has the best angle on that to cut that off and make the play at first. Great job. Great job.
Thought it took one little step, made the throw, clean. That brings up number 21, the center fielder, Spar. Fouled off of Dylan's mask.
Spun his mask around a little bit. I think he's okay.
Dylan takes off his mask to make sure he still has a face. He does. Got to fix his earpiece there. He's now hearing some music in his head that I wasn't hearing a minute ago. Big D gives a big thumbs up, saying, I'm good, ready to go. 0-1 count to Spar. Curveball left low. 1-1. Ground ball up the middle, that's a single. Sure you didn't get the bat contact instead?
Number 8 batter coming up.
NRL has got that at 86. I'm not sure if that was the bat or the pitch, because 86 is a pretty good pitch from him.
Stiggy's hit 86 in real life.
That just didn't look like 86 out of his hand.
Yeah, that might have been the exit view.
Yep.
But he has hit 86.
This brings up the right fielder, number 2, Woodworth. Takes ball 1 on a curveball. Yeah, it just didn't feel like an 86-mile-an-hour fastball out of his hand on that one. Pickoff attempt.
Let's roll it up. Let's get a double play.
Fly ball up in the air to right field.
wind's
Wind is
howling.
wicked. Let's see how Reese plays this one. He sees it. He catches it. Good play. 2 down.
No problem on that one.
Brings up the catcher, number 8, Miller. It's Miller time. Two down here. In the
That being
top
said,
second.
Miller time.
We do not support or condone the drinking of alcoholic beverages at high school sports.
But they do sell it here for you folks at home. I didn't bring it.
Pitch from Stiggy. Just left away. One 0 count. Runner's going.
Oh, couldn't grab the handle on that
Nope.
one.
Dropped on the transfer, no big deal. 2-0 count. Kyle gets signed, ready to go. Big
Throw my
lead
chair,
off
kid.
from that second base. Fly ball up. Reese is under it. Reese has got it. And that's the inning. 1 hit, no runs, 1 man left on base. After 1.5, Ventura 2, Grant 1. Play-by-play for our video feed. He's the game changer guy.
Sort of.
Game changer and video guy.
I'm still learning.
You've been learning for the last decade.
Not game changer. I'm usually coaching. I just had to do this last year because no one did it. And I told him, I said, I hope John's on varsity this year because we need Gary to do this shit. Gary's way better than I'll be at it.
I am.
So then,
But you're good at pressing buttons.
but I knew John would be here this year, so I knew you were coming. You and I talked about that last year, even leading into this year.
Now we've got also a solid video feed. See how many people got watching from home. L9 fans at home. Welcome back to the bottom of the second inning here at Grant Baseball. This inning we're going to have Stowski, Big D, and Figs. Time to start off another rally, bring in another run, and tie this game up. Stowski DH in here for Kyle Stigler. Will be leading off the inning.
I'm excited that Stowski gets the hit. He's a good hitter, but like we said yesterday, in yesterday's game, he was penciled in as one of the starting pitchers in our rotation. He's got dominant stuff. But he hurt his arm and is out for a few weeks, but he still can hit.
He'll be back by the time we get to true conference games. Maybe not Round Lake, but we don't need him for Round Lake.
And he's going to continue his baseball playing days at St. Benedictine University.
Yes, he will. Jake steps in there, gets ready. Pitcher set to deliver. There's some chin music. Just a bit high and tight.
This kid looks like he dialed it up a little more recently. Watching his warm-ups. Got to get the radar guy on him.
Ground ball hits third base. Third baseman throws it across, and it is scooped by first base for the outs. We scored that 5-3 ground out. That brings up the catcher, number 31, Big D Dunleavy. Dylan first got that nickname when he started playing at Illinois Lightning, and he's kind of stuck. Curveball taken for a strike.
Doesn't matter what the batter does, it matters what the ball is. Kind of ducked out the way of that one a little bit.
Hard line drive to right field. Even a charge over the right fielder's head. Dylan turning one, going to 2. Is he thinking 3? No, he is not. That is a double for Dylan. Big D.
Yeah, that might be the best hit of Memphis so far.
Possibly.
It might be the first one we got over an outfielder's head. This team's waking up, man.
Yeah.
We got a lot of hitters on this team.
Looks like we got Zach going to run for Dylan out there. Zach's got wheels. You don't realize how fast that kid is. I've seen his perfect game 60 or PBR 60s. He is wheels. He is lightning.
Never a bad thing when you can give your catcher a rest with a super fast kid on base.
Yeah. You know, I mean, Dylan's not that slow to begin with, but
No?
Dylan to Zach is enormous. And that brings up shortstop number 10, Jaden Figueroa. Takes strike 1.
This team doesn't look intimidated. They look excited. I love it.
Mm-hmm. Swings at the ball in the ground.
A little overeager on that.
Very overeager on that. 0-2 count.
Let's hope he can make use of that sliding mitten he has in his pocket.
Oh, yeah. Ball fouled back. No car noise on that one. It only counts if you get it on a fly. 0-2 to Figgy.
I hope that's our next opponent showing up. Just kidding, looks like a 92.
Figgy takes high. 1-2. Where?
In the parking lot.
Hmm.
There's a little guy's team that just showed up.
Small in stature, large in might.
I think we can take it.
Foul ball, hard hit into the parking lot. That was an 80-mile-an-hour pitch.
Showing up, the whole team is showing a lot more confidence and aggression.
I think after last night's game against Collierville, they realized they could play and hang with any team out there.
Yep.
Foul back.
Great attempt.
Almost hitting Lori Sledzik camera. Lori is behind home plate taking some pictures of her and have some pictures later on. Fouled right back about a foot away from the camera. I have no idea where you can get those pictures from, but I'm sure Lori would be more than happy to send out an email to everybody with a link to pictures after they're all uploaded. Swing and a miss on the ball on the ground. That curveball was wicked.
That was a good pitch.
It was. 2 down. Brings up the right fielder, number 13, Reese Tim.
You know, I'm going to tell you, this kid, I saw him in practice this year. I didn't know him that well, but watching him in practice when they were outside on the football field, it's really darn good now.
I've been watching him since he's little. Even coached him many years. Foul ball.
And he's probably, by far, caught the most fly balls in the outfield. Most of the balls hit to the outfield have been to right field, and he's caught them all.
Yep. He's got an outstanding ability to track a fly ball out there. I think it's the mathematical side of him. He sees the ball and in his head, he's already calculating where that ball is going to land, runs to that spot, magically shows up in his glove.
He does a great job.
Dylan. Where's that? That's a ball in the air. That might drop in. Is trouble? And it does. Zach's running home. No way to get that wheel. There's a run. Reese brings in an RBI single. That brings up top of the order. Number 1, the second baseman, Ramsey Abdullah.
That's a hit. That's 1,000% a hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought someone said it was an error. Oh, I was saying, if someone said it was.
Randy choking up a little bit on that bat.
Yeah.
Takes strike.
Ever since this kid's come up to varsity last year,
Reese
all he's
getting the
done
lead
is
off.
play great.
Take a couple extra steps there. Pitch delivers. Curveball, taken for a ball. 1-1. Pickoff attempt. He's in there. Ramsey with his little shimmy up there. Makes the girls go wild. Ball blocked well by the catcher. 2-1. Head in the count. Ramsey gets the pitch thrown to him. Curveball taken for strike 2. 2-2. Reese going on the pitch.
What a jump.
Straight steal. There's nothing they can do about that.
What a jump. Caught them off guard.
Full count, Ramsey. With an open base and Ryan on deck. Let's see if we can get him on there. Walk, single, hit by pitch, catcher's interference, anything will work. And he takes strike 3. He's going to regret that one later.
Are the Louis on the top of lineup?
Yeah.
Or are they batting 10?
No, they're batting top of line.
He started off a lot of innings with Ryan Gap.
Yeah.
Did like 2 or 3 times yesterday, and we did it in the last inning, and we're doing it again.
Big D's my hero. No, so Dad's home with his mom is with his daughter who is somewhere else in the softball team.
She's going to play at Antioch next year. Their head coach is my neighbor. We're good friends. He said they were. He asked me if I knew her. I said, dude, I don't know softball players. I don't. But the Dunleavers, I know who they are. Good ball players. Dad's a
Welcome
teacher.
back to the third inning here. 2-2 game here. If you can't figure that out, that means we're tied. Ventura coming up here in the top of the third. Turning over to the top of the order, the shortstop, number 3, Nelson. Nelson started off with a walk to start the game and then scored after the home run from Woodworth. Let's see if we can retire him this time. Off-speed pitch just outside.
I tell you, these first two batters have a composure about them. I really like it.
It's the pink batting gloves.
It must be. And the pink bat.
Ball on that side.
Pink bat on that day.
There you go. Stigler's ready, and here's the pitch. 3 balls, no strikes. Low, ball 4. That's a 4-pitch walk. That brings up number 18, Woodworth. Woodworth gave a charge in the first inning, hitting a 2-run home run deep over the left field fence. Probably went about 700 feet. I didn't see where it landed, but it sounded like a bomb. Here comes the pitch from Stiggy. Runner going on the pitch. Dylan throws down. That was such a jump, it didn't matter how much. He could have had a 100-mile-an-hour cannon, that kid was in there.
I'd like to have seen a pick off at first before we do that first pitch.
1-0.
Just go on ahead and throw over there right away, especially with that leadoff you had.
Here comes the pitch from Stiggy. Off-speed pitch, hit foul, out of play.
This kid looks like he's sponsored by Evo Shield and has every bit of gear on that they sell.
Pitch from Stiggy. Curveball fouled back. Runner will go back to second.
Need to take note of that. Runner was moving.
Yep. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs here. This will be a big out here if we can get it.
This is a big 1-2 punch they got at the top of the lineup.
Yeah, okay.
Woodworth steps in for the 1-2 pitch. Stigler's sets. Curveball left up, 2-2.
2-2 count. What you doing here?
Well, I'm not leaving a fastball down the middle. I'd go curveball away on here.
I'd like to bust him low and in right now. See what he can do with it.
Oh, hard line drive hit up the middle. Almost decapitated Kyle on the mound. Nelson comes around to score, making it a 3-2 ball game. That brings up the first baseman, number 1, Yankee. Tiggy struck out in his first at bat. Kyle would like to repeat that with a second strikeout. No outs here. Runner on first base. Runner's going.
At some point,
Dylan had a bad grab on it, but I think that jump, he wasn't going to get him anyway.
yeah, we've got to start looking over and watch the runners. Right now, Stiggy's not watching the runners, and he's not slide stepping. He's got a slow delivery to the plate, and we're getting a great jump. He's going to make that correction. I see Coach talking to him.
Fastball just missed. 2-0. And there's a strike. 2-1. Here's the step off. Got him in a rundown here. And he got him picked off. Scored that one at home, pick off 1-5.
Told you they'd correct it.
One out here now, still 2-1 count, Tinky. Ball left low. This is no one on base, no need to block that one this time. Woodward.
There's 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
He's not the first.
Let me read.
I'm looking him up.
And that's a walk to Tinky. Bringing up the DH, number 23, Seaback. Seaback struck out in his first at bat. Woodward, yeah. Pickoff attempt. I think Kyle got it in his head not to leave the runners unattended. Pitch, left high, ball 1. Curveball in there for a strike. 1-1. Pickoff attempt. Just keeping him alive. Curveball in there for a strike. 1-2. Kyle gets signed. Here we go. Up high. Nothing Dylan can do. Get rid of that mask before it's in your way. That's got to go down as a wild pitch. On that, runner advanced to second. 2-2. Curveball, swing and a miss. Throw out to first, retires the runner. Second strikeout for Seaback on the day. It brings up the left fielder, number 5, Kimball. 2 down, runner on second. He delivers fastball. Hit hard to left field. They bring it into second. Runner scores. Not much they could have done about that one. That's a RBI single. Bringing up the second baseman, number 4, Jungo. Jungo grounded out to Colton in the first inning. And time for a mound visit. We'll be back shortly. Pitching change for Grant here. Coming out to pitch, number 11, Zach Collins.
You know, that batter hit the home run, and his approach and everything about him, his swing, decided to do some homework on him. He was a member of the USA 15U team. Not sure if he was part of 16 and 17U, but as of right now, he was on the 15U USA team. He's a top 85 player in California, top 43 in Southern California, and still uncommitted.
He could just be waiting for something, maybe talking to somebody. Maybe he's going for academics.
Looks like he also plays wide receiver on his football team, and he's also a main pitcher.
2 more pitches here for Zach to warm up. You do got to watch out. Zach's got a massive changeup that can drop a spin rate down to about 700 RPMs. Will drop like a rock. Sometimes if he throws it slightly different, can move left, right, up, down, almost knuckleball style. We get 2 outs here. 2 runs in, 4-2 Ventura. Runner on first base. That runner is still Stiggy's, so we'll see if he gets left on base or comes around. Jungo steps into the box. Zach gets the signs. And there's a strike from Collins.
It's a good start.
.81-mile-an-hour fastball from Zach to start it off. You know, there's a little bit more in that tank, but that's the first pitch. Pickoff attempt. Almost gets him.
It was close.
Jungo's getting some signs, taking a time out there and coming back in now. Zach set.
Ouch.
And puts one into the side of Jungo's shoulder. He's going to feel that one later tonight.
That'll be a nice bruise.
Runners on first and second, 2 outs for the center fielder, number 21, Spar. That's ready to deliver, and here's the pitch. Bunt attempt. Off the brick wall, bounces all the way back to Zach in the pitching mound. It's ball, runners advance. Right behind home plate, there's this half brick wall that anything that hits it bounces back so hard that it goes right past the catcher. So we got runners in second and third. 1-0 count, 2 outs. There's a pitch outside. 2-0.
Is this his first action in regular season this year?
Yes, it is. It is his first time on the season. Had some action in some of the spring practice games. Hard line drive, hits foul. No cars inflicted by that one.
He's probably struck out every batter on his own team in practice, from what I've seen.
He did not strike out John because John sack bunted on him. All right. No harm on that pitch as it bounced right back to Dylan. 3 balls, 1 strike. First base is open, so no worry on a ball.
It says 3-1.
That's what I got.
That's what we got.
That's ball 4. Bases loaded for the right fielder, number 2, Woodworth. As opposed to number 18, Woodworth, who's one who's got home run and a single. This one flew out to right field in his first at bat.
His brother, the senior I was telling you about, this one's actually a freshman starting in this game today.
Pretty tall for a freshman.
He's a big boy.
Takes strike one. With his height, that is in the zone.
It's probably only a strike on him,
If Ramsey is up, that's nose high.
at least.
I'd say he's what, 6'4"? That's a little too high, 1-1. Back set and delivers. Fastball in there for a strike.
A called strike high, a called strike low. Where are we going to go next?
1 ball, 2 strikes. Big pitch coming here. Will we see the death ball?
Hey, we got 2 outs. Let's make this bases loaded, not count for anything.
Oof, just outside. And by just, got a foot.
It's a good job getting to that ball by Dunleavy.
Time called. Pitching coach coming out here, have a little moment with him. This is one of those conversations that basically goes, hey, take a breath and throw pitches. Nothing more than that.
To their living room. He says, when we zoom in, we see how the thing covers the picture. Well, that's not live.
No, I know. I'm just trying to see where it is to get a little big. Let me see again.
It's covered.
That should be better. Let him know.
Those of you watching at home, we just got a message to kind of change camera angle a little bit. Take a look at that, Rob, and let me know what you think.
I guess it depends on the way you're doing it. Because you're doing with portrait mode, the scoreboard's well above it. But for those in landscape mode, it's different. And we're back to the game action here. 2-2 counts.
Oh,
Just low.
Come on.
Just missed. Nice pitch, though. Full count. Runners are probably going on the pitch here. Full count, 2 outs.
Let's go, Blue. Come on.
Let's see if they actually are. They're going. Ground ball hit. Biggs catch the ball. Throws it across the diamond. And that's the out. 6-3. Hey, you have the case? 6-3, and that's how the inning ends. After 2.5 innings, Ventura 4, Grant 2.
Muted, right? Muted, right?
Yes.
I'm going to use brush.
Here.
I'll be right back.
Yep.
Oh, it's so stiff to get off.
Welcome back to Grant baseball action here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Ventura's got a 4-2 lead here. New pitcher coming in for Ventura, number 10, Stolman. And leading off for the Grant Bulldogs, center fielder, number 32, Ryan Drzezinski. Ryan with a single in the 1st inning. Looking to continue that with some more hard-hit action. Jeremy Workland is slowly walking back, so hopefully he realizes there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 10. Lefty pitcher. Hits Ryan with the first pitch. That's a hit by pitch.
It's all right.
Looks like he's got a little bit of a sidearm action going. Here, you're on. That brings up the left fielder, number 25, Gavin Workland. Got to be a little more careful on the bases with the lefty on the mound. Ryan's got a decent lead off. He's being checked. What would you describe that arm slot? It's not a full side, but it's not a 3/4. Maybe like a 5/8?
Yeah. See if he's consistent like that.
Yeah, that's a second pitch like that. That's consistent. Pickoff attempt.
Yeah.
1-0. Gavin's looking to crank on the baseball here. Another pickoff attempt. Ryan wasn't even close to being off the bag on that one. Not sure what to think. 1-0 count still. Here's the pitch. That's called strike. 1-1. Yet again, another pickup attempt.
You know, this happened last night. Ryan takes an aggressive leadoff, and the pitchers don't like it. Everybody else could stand alone from that.
Yeah, he's getting in the kid's head. Little finger twinkle. Fouled back. That's going to hit a car probably. No, missed one. Hit on the second bounce. 1-2 count, Gavin. Gavin chokes up just a touch on that bat there. Takes inside and low. That's the kind of pitch that normally hits him in the foot.
He's been hit by a lot of pitches. He doesn't like it, but it's happened a lot.
As long as they avoid his face.
And that happened in the fall.
Yet again, a pickoff attempt. Here comes the pitch. Gavin takes strike 3. That's strikeout. One down here, leading up to first baseman number 34, Adrian Medina. We need walk-up music on the road. It's too quiet. Guess what that is? A pickoff attempt. At some point, he's going to have more pickoff attempts than pitches this inning. I think he already is more pickoff attempts than pitches. Hard hit ball by Adrian right at second base. Turns to shortstop. Shortstop throws to first. That is a 4-6-3 double play to end the inning. Nothing you could do when you hit it that hard. At the end of 3 innings, Ventura 4, Grant 2. We'll be back shortly. And with that throwdown, we return to action here in top of the 4th inning. Ventura with a 4-2 lead. Zach Collins still on the mound. Welcome to the Zach Collins Experience, sponsored by Volo Quality Meats. If you want quality meats, go to Volo. As one of our sponsors, they'll be taking care of some of the teams. Let's make sure we take care of them by going out to their restaurant. Try their chicken parm. It is delish. Coming up to bat now, number 8, the catcher, Miller. Miller flied out to right field in his first at bat. Starts off with a fastball high. Zach likes to work pretty quick there. Ground ball, foul. This one's going to be a tough inning because after Miller, we turn over the lineup to Nelson and Woodworth, who have been really hitting us hard, taking us for runs. Fly ball down the left field line. Gavin's under it. He sees it. That's a can of corn for an out. If you're scoring that at home, that's an F7. That brings up the shortstop, number 3, Nelson. Nelson's 0 for 0 on the day with 2 walks, stolen base, couple of runs. The only thing he hasn't done is actually make contact because I don't think we've actually thrown him a strike.
No, but he's clearly shown why he's the leadoff batter. He's fast, he's aggressive, and he's had some really good cuts.
And that pitch was just a bit high. I would say that was about a 10-foot fastball. Bounced off the back net to Ramsey at second base. It's not too often your second baseman is the one who gets the ball that got by. Follows up with a fastball on the outside edge for a strike. 1-1. I think that's the first strike we've thrown this kid all day.
Hey.
Hard ground ball. Ramsey's not able to get to that one. That's a single to right field. That brings up the third baseman, number 18, Woodworth. Woodworth with 3 RBIs on a home run and a single. If I was coach right now, I'd be intentionally walking him.
He's shown why he's one of the top players in California and why he's been on the USA national team.
Mm-hmm.
The kid looks great.
I expect the runner to be going here. Fouled back. Into the parking lot. Off the roof of a car. That's going to hurt.
That one sounded really bad.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And that's why I parked 5 rows down and all the way at the other end. 0-1 count. Hard line drive to right field. That's going to drop in for a single. Two singles. Woodworth continues with 3 for 3 day there. That brings up number 1, the first baseman, Tinky. Tinky's 0 for 1 on the day with a walk and a strikeout. Comes up with men on first and second here. 1 out. Is his name Tinky or did I mistype that on my sheet?
I think that's accurate.
Okay. Foul ball out of play into the parking lot. I just want to make sure I wasn't calling something wrong. It is. Okay, then I didn't spell it. All I kept thinking is, did I mistype an R for a Y? Zach to deliver the 0-1 pitch. Just low.
Let's roll up a double play here. Keep the ball low. Get a ground ball.
Ball gets by Dylan. Runners advance. Really want to see Dylan get rid of the mask at that point. There's not much you can do holding it. Just more of a risk of touching the ball with it. How are you scoring that one?
Because he jumped up and reached over the batter, I'm going to say wild pitch.
I agree with you.
Yeah, that's a tough one for anybody.
Yeah. 2-1 count. 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike to Tinky. That's a walk. There was a base open, no harm. With 1 out, that does allow us the force at home. Brings up the DH number 23, Seebeck. Seebeck 0 for 2 on the day with 2 strikeouts. And we have a mound visit. This mound visit is brought to you by our sponsor, Something Fishy. When you need pet supplies, you go to Something Fishy in Fox Lake and they'll take care of you. Just mention that you heard them on the Grant Bulldogs radio.
You know, I wonder if we have any potential sponsors out there listening that would like to sponsor. How about Swineys on Long Lake? It would make a great sponsor. You get plugged every game.
You want to shout out to anybody?
Shout out.
Yeah, give a shout out to your
No,
friends.
I can't.
That was one of the Admiral hacks who refuses to give a shout out to one of their friends. That mound visit is over. That means we're time to go back to action. Bases loaded for Seebeck. 1 out here. It's going to be a big at bat right now. I got to believe our corners are going to be coming in on this one, and they are. Adrian and Colton on the grass-colored edge. There's no real grass here. Ball up in the air. Might be out of play, and it is. 0-1. Can't tell if you have any action in the pen because I can't see the pen from here.
Nope.
Fouled straight back. Hit fouled hard enough back that it went to the first baseman. Zach now has way too many balls in his glove. 0-2. Seebeck. Weak fly ball to Medina. Medina makes the play in foul territory for the 2nd out. 2 outs. That brings up the left fielder, number 5, Kimball. Kimball's 1 for 2 on the day with a single and an RBI. Also flew out to Gavin.
He's hit the ball to the left side twice. Going off-road right here. Hopefully the left fielder knows that.
I'm
He's
guessing
ready.
this one's going to shortstop if he does hit it. Ball inside.
We can get this final out in this threat.
Here's a pitch from Zach. High, corralled by Dylan.
Nowhere to put him. You got to come down to the zone.
2-0. Rio.
Number 5 hitter. Might have the green light here.
Nice. Now the bases loaded, maybe not. There's a strike. Batter tries to show up the umpire there. Never do that. 3-1.
Yeah, let's hope the umpire took some offense by that. Wide opens his zone a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Fly ball up, out of play. Full count. With 2 outs, runners will be going on the pitch. And that's ball 4, walks in a run. That brings up the second baseman, number 4, Jungo. Jungo's 0 for 1 on the day, hit by pitch, and grounded out to the third baseman, Colton. There's a strike.
All right.
0-1. Foul back. 0-2.
I like an 0-2 start. Dial something up here, kid.
Fly ball up in the air.
We got a
Ryan's
man
under
there.
it. Ryan brings it in. And that's the inning. 1 run does come in, making it 5-2. We'll be back shortly.
All right, we're back. Start the bottom of the fourth. Colton Saunders coming up to the plate. Same pitcher, L. Stolman, number 10. Delivers his 8th pitch for a called strike. A little bit of a defensive swing there. I think he got fooled on the curveball. He knows it. He knows it better than anybody else. There we go. Get through. Oh, good play, but good snag by the first baseman. First out of the inning.
All right, I'm back. I made sure I turned off the microphone when I got into the bathroom. Last thing you wanted to hear in there. That brings up the DH number 17, Jake Grudowski. Grounded out to third base in his first bat.
His teammates just call him Stow.
Takes ball 1.
Still a lot of baseball to be played.
He gives it a ride. That's going deep into the left center field gap. Turns 2. Stand up double for Stowski.
Atta boy.
With 1 out, that brings up the catcher, number 31, Big D Dunleavy. Dylan putting a big drive in his first at-bat. Hit a double over right fielder. He's trying to repeat that one here for another big RBI. Big D delivers. Takes strike 1. Not his pitch for the first pitch. Outside, 1-1. Curveball left high. 2-1 count to Big D. Thanks to all 37 of you who are sitting out there watching us. Enjoying a quiet day at the house, or maybe you're watching us from work. Dillon chops one foul. Two count. Figgy on deck with the timmer in the hole. We gotta find a good nickname to stick to Reese. Ball and dirt blocked nicely by the catcher. Full count. That was a really good block there.
If you're going to find a nickname, you can't use Reese's Pieces. I'm sure that's old and stale by now.
That and he's allergic to them.
Hey, can't have peanuts. You got to find out something else.
Dillon just behind on that one for strike 3. Brings out the shortstop, number 10, Jaden Figueroa. Big's 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. Looking to change the luck on this bat. Could go with Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. He could be the Peanut Butter Cup. Buttercup. There you go, Buttercup. I know Heidi's listening at home, enjoying this. Ball low to Figs. Shortstop's giving signs out there. Got to be watching that one. Stowski better be learning there's something going on. Umpire says he did not hold up on that, so that's a swinging strike. 1-1. One count, Figgy. Takes low over ball 2.
It was a good hold up right there.
I gotta say, compared to last night's umpires, a little tighter zone in this game.
A little more consistent too.
Not gonna compare it to the first game because that was a blowout zone. Here comes the pitch. Curveball, taken for a strike. 2-2.
I thought maybe that pitch was a little low. The catcher pulled it up, but it was close enough.
Yep. I got no problem with that call. Swing and a miss on the curveball, and that's strike 3 to end the inning. No runs on 1 hit. 1 man left on base after 4 innings. Ventura 5, Grant 2. Welcome back to Grant Bulldog Baseball. About to begin the top of the 5th inning here. Ventura's got a 5-2 lead. Zach Collins is on the mound still. He's already thrown 1 in the 3rd innings, coming out here to keep it up. Up to bat now. Number 21, the center fielder, Spar. Fouled that one off his foot. That's going to hurt for a little bit. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And there's a strikeout for Zach.
Atta boy.
Did you lose your internet connection in the bathroom? That brings up right fielder, number 2, Woodworth. Woodworth fouls off the first pitch there for a strike. Ball low. 1-1. Throw back low. We didn't see that.
Got to keep the pitcher in a rhythm. Catch the ball, get it right back to him. That's all right, it happens.
Swing and a miss. Strike 2, 1-2. Woodworth is 0 for 2 on the day with a fly out to right and a ground ball to shortstop. Let's see if we can make it 0 for 3. Just low. 2-2. Ground ball fielded by Colton. Colton throws it across the field, and that's an out. 5-3 on the put out. 2 down. That brings up the catcher, number 8, Miller. Takes low.
Not sure where that one was. I say low, I say no.
And a strike. Basically the same pitch. 1-1. There's 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. He's thrown 3 fastballs in a row. This batter doesn't look like he knows how to hit him. Let's see what he does here. Ground ball, shortstop. Jaden throws to Aiden. Jaden throws to Aiden, and that's it. At the end of 4.5, 5-2 Ventura. We got a new picture now. Heidi just said no buttercup. That was 10 minutes ago. We were joking as he was on deck. What is it, number 7?
We got a new pitcher. Rocco.
Rocco.
That's Rocco.
Rocco. New pitcher on the mound, number 7, Rocco. To start off the 5th inning. Leading off will be Reese Tim, followed by the top of the order in Ramsey and Rhino. To Heidi's pleasure, we will not be using Buttercup. We're just teasing with you, Heidi. Now batting the right fielder, number 13, Reese Tim. Reese. The Timbo. The Timbinator. Timborino. Maybe it's just Reese. Let's see what this pitcher's got on him. Reese, one of the rare players who goes barehanded, no batting gloves. Takes ball one in the dirt, or I guess in the dirt pellets, or the rubber pellets.
I can imagine these kids' hotel rooms. They get back and they got all those little pellets falling out of their shoes.
And other crevices. Takes a
That
strike.
was low, Blue.
1-1 count.
It's where it crosses the plate.
That was very low. 2-1.
It might have been good in cricket, huh? Or that bounced too late.
Yeah, a little late. You bounce about maybe more like 4 feet in front of the plate there. High and in on Reese. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Should have been ball 4, but we're over it.
Fouled back right at us. Full count. Pitch to Reese. Ground ball, hit foul.
Another good at bat here. Bulldogs have had some really good at bats this game.
Pitcher delivers to Reese.
Just got
Reese
under a
hits
little
it
too
up
much.
to left field. Left fielder's tracking it and makes the play. 1 away. That brings us to the top of the order in Ramsey Abdulhak.
Once again, like I said before, all he's done is play great since he's been called up.
Ramsey's biggest fear in life is ending up getting his dad's hair pattern.
That might just be his destiny. Enjoy the hair now, kid.
Takes back the bunt, ball 1. Ramsey with his little shimmy. Takes a strike. 1-1.
Showing bunt with no intention of actually bunting there.
He might be trying to just pull the corners in so he can spank one at him.
Hey, that's okay. Trying to figure out what he's doing here.
Just a bit low. There's your cricket pitch. 2-1. Pitch to Ramsey. Curveball.
Oh, that's
Called a
bullshit.
strike on a ball at his neck. That was a little bit high. By a little high, that shouldn't be a strike in any game we ever play.
I already put ball in game changer. I had to go change it.
Yep. Didn't know neck was part of the strike zone.
Normally it's not.
Two counts. No pitch called on that. Pitcher delivered before a play was called. That was no pitch. Still 2-2 counts. Wouldn't have mattered anyway since he fouled the ball off. Would have sucked if he hit the ball over the fence. Ramsey hits the ball up the middle. That's single. Takes his usual big turn, stops, and comes on back. That brings up center fielder, number 32, Ryan Grzinski. Ryan, who is 1 for 1 on the day with a single and a hit by pitch. Preferring to repeat the first at bat versus the hit by pitch at bat.
I'll buy anyone a beverage of their choice that can spell his last name on their first try.
Text that to Jeremy Workland. That is a Jeremy Workland agreement. Nothing to do with me or Grant Baseball. Ryan takes ball 1.
He's a great kid. He's a great leader. He's the kind of kid you cheer for. He's a great player.
Is there anybody on the team you don't cheer for?
Nah.
You set yourself up for
Just
that
number
one.
25.
Ball low.
No, but he's
2-0.
I've known this kid a long time personally, and he's a great player and very humble.
Here comes the pitch. Taken for a strike.
Another one of those. Okay. A little closer to 1 on Ramsey, but all right.
2 balls, 1 strike to Ryan. Pickoff attempt at Ramsey. Didn't really work. Ramsey's not the kind of guy you pick off. Another attempt on Ramsey, still unsuccessful. Another pickoff attempt. I know it's a pattern for me.
It's 3 in a row. They must think he's going. Maybe they're right.
He's making
Let's
it look
see.
like it.
I don't think they'll do a pitch out for a 3rd ball.
He's going on the pitch. No throw, straight steal. That's a stolen base for the Abdelhocker.
Like I said, all he's done is play great since he's been on varsity.
3-1 count now to Ryan. Now that Ryan's got a duck on the pond, let's see if we can bring him in.
This is the hitter's count right here. 3-1.
Big gap between third and shortstop. They're trying to play around with Ramsey over there. Takes a strike. Full count now. Jeremy's got a good feeling. Balls
got
up
under it a
center
little too
fielder.
much.
Center fielder's tracking it and makes the play. 2 down brings up Gavin Workland. Gavin 0 for 2 in this game with a ground out to shortstop. Time to make him 1 for 3.
Put something, a little line drive over the second baseman's head right here.
So do you cheer for him now?
When he's up. I just don't cheer for him in the car on the way home.
What happens in the car stays in the car.
That's right.
Timeout called by Gavin.
Statistically, he's been a great hitter his entire life. Right now, he just doesn't look like himself. He's overthinking everything.
Ball on the dirt. Blocked by the catcher. 1 out.
Come on, kid. Hit something hard. Let's get a run in. Right fielder showing you no respect. Go with the pitch.
Pickoff attempt. No throw. Takes strike. 1-1.
Why he took that curveball is probably only because it was a curveball. He wanted it. He started to flinch, but he held up.
1-1 count, Gavin. Ball in the dirt. Blocked well by the catcher. No advance.
There are a lot of balls in the dirt in this game.
Got a strong catcher back there, though.
It's been both sides. A lot of balls in the dirt. I want to check that mound.
I actually haven't seen a single ball in the dirt today. No, there's no dirt. It's turf.
Yes.
Swing and a miss. 2-2. It's really hard to have a ball in the dirt when you're playing on turf.
And the lights just kicked on.
Not really doing much for us yet. Probably trying to warm it up. We did pass 5:30 here.
Come on, kid. Help the team out. Get a hit right here.
Ground ball, foul, out of play. Still 2-2 count. Ball low, takes 3-2, full count. It's a big pitch here for Gavin. Swing and a miss. That is a strikeout to end the inning. At the end of 5, Ventura 5, Grant 2. Welcome back to Grand Bulldogs Baseball here in the top of the 6th inning. Ventura with a 5-2 lead. Coming around to the top of the order here. This is number 3, Nelson. Nelson's 1 for 1 on the day with a walk. Two walks and a single. Put the charge on that ball. That's going to get through to the center fielder for a single. That brings it 2 for 2 on the day. And takes us to the third baseman, number 18, Woodworth. Woodworth is 3 for 3 on the day, 2 singles, a home run, 3 RBIs.
I don't know if that ball landed yet that he hit.
I hear they got it on radar. They're tracking it through to Chicago. think we have a ball issue there. He hit that ball so hard he knocked the cover off of it. That ball is up in the air, somewhere between center and left. Ryan calls it, makes play. Finally retired Woodworth once. That brings up first baseman, number 1, Tinky. Tinky is 0 for 1 with 2 walks and a K.
Yeah, that's a big feather in Collins' cap right there, getting that kid out.
Oh, yeah.
Got him to kind of have a little deep pop out to shallow center field.
Ball 1 high. Don't forget about the guy at first. Nelson's pretty fast.
Oh, I'm good. I still got my last one.
Hard fly ball foul. One ball, 1 strike.
Oh,
Pickoff attempt. Ball gets by Adrian. No advance. No harm, no foul.
not even an error on that throw. No advancement.
It's hard to score an error when nothing happens.
Exactly. It's just one of those ones where you look at later on and say, he would have been out. A good throw, he would have been out.
Yeah. Kind of leaned.
Got him leaning. What this kid showed us last time he was on base. He's going to take off. You got to throw over there. Don't know what was wrong with that pitch. It looked right down the middle.
I think it might have been just outside. Dylan was setting up a little outside on that one. That was clearly inside.
Yeah, that one was inside.
3-1.
Just over the knees of the batter. I get it.
Ground ball hit to Fig. Making a tough play. Scoop by Medina. Great out there. That was a great play by Medina to scoop that one. Stretch deep.
Not hard enough to turn to, but
Coach wants to
great
go out
play.
there and talk. I think he's going to be asking home plate umpire to see if he kept his foot on the bag. I don't think he pulled off from there. I don't think you're going to see it. Yep. Just what I thought. That brings up the DH, number 23, Seabeck. Seabeck 0 for 3 in the day, 2 Ks and a little pop out to first base.
As a freshman, he might be the tallest player on the field today.
He's not the freshman, that's the Woodworth kid.
Is it? No,
Yeah.
this one too.
Oh, okay. They do some leg stretching out in California. And it's called strike, 1-1. 2 outs, runner on second base. Fly ball in the air. Reese tracking it down on his horse. Makes the play. And that's the end of the inning. After 5.5, it is Ventura 5, Grant 2. Welcome back to the Grand Bulldogs baseball game. Here we are in the bottom of the 6th inning. Ventura still has a 5-2 lead here. Leading up for the inning, first baseman number 34, Adrian Medina. Medina is 0 for 2 on the day. Let's turn that into 1 for 3.
Who's on the mound for me? So you got Rocco on the mound?
No, new pitcher, number 2, Woodworth, as opposed to number 18, Woodworth. I have no idea who's out there, though.
I don't know who's in right field now. That's all right. It's the other team.
It could be number 7 because it was a straight change. Tip back into the glove for a strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2, 0-2. And that's a strikeout on 3 pitches. One down. That brings up number 6, the third baseman, Colton Selders. Colton takes strike 1. Colton rips one into the gap. That's falling in there. First single. Oh, he's trying to stretch it into 2. And he's in there. Even after he slipped on first base, he still made it second. That's wheels.
Just a great job right there.
You see him rounding first base, almost fall there, and he still made it?
Yep. He had no intentions of stopping there. Trying to get the most. Wake this team up.
That brings up the DH, number 17, Jake Guzowski.
He had a great hit last at bat.
Yep. 1 for 2 on the day with a double. Takes the ball. That's strike. 1-1. Hard ground ball hit. Third baseman scoops it. Drops the ball in the transfer. Unable to make play, but I think he was going to beat that one out anyway. Runners on the corners. That brings up number 31, Big D Dunleavy. Ball 1. Ball 2. 2-0. Dylan's 1 for 2 on the day with a double. All low. Should Dylan walk here, we'll get an upgrade on the base pad, says he's the catcher. 3-1. That's ball 4. Dylan walks to load the bases. Cruz will go run out there for Dylan. Carlos gives us a little upgrade on the base pass while Dylan goes to gear up for the next inning.
Only one out. Bases loaded, one out.
Brings up shortstop, number 10. Cheating Figueroa.
We're in a varsity game. We've got a freshman pitching against a sophomore.
Takes outside, ball 1. Looks like we got Tater on deck.
Yeah, I think he's going to bat for Reese. It's his brother coming up giving him some words of advice right there.
Yes, it is. Brotherly love or brotherly tension. Can only imagine what the brothers are saying to each other there. That ball upstairs. Two out. Takes a strike on the inside edge. 2-1. Our ground ball hit. First baseman throws to shortstop. And that's all we get is one. Fielder's choice. Run scorers on that though. Give him an RBI. Pinch hitter for Reese Tim, number 44, Tate Frazier.
Let's go, Tater.
Let's go.
Pitch to Tate. Takes strike 1. Runner goes. And straight steal. One ball, one strike. Runner on second and third. It's a 2-run ball game. It's ball 2. 2-1. Honestly, if he walks, Reese could just re-enter as pinch runner.
Mm-hmm. I think that's what'll happen.
Probably. Fly ball, foul down the first base line, out of play. 2-2. 2-2, 2 outs, second and third. Big at bat here. Straight 3. And that's the end of the inning. 1 run does score. Ventura 5, Grant 3.
Starting 5, 6, 7.
Number 13.
60.
How many did Kyle have?
Not very many.
He was there for 2 and 2/3 innings. He's gonna at least for 4.
55.
just trying to think of anybody left. Who's left for tomorrow? Are you new or are you on?
Well, this is our last chance, no matter what. Unless we tie it, I guess, right? But
Well, the positive is we're going to come in top of the order next inning. If there's ever a situation you want to try to get 2 runs, it's that.
and Ramsey's been very hot. Ramsey 2 for 3 on the day. Zerzinski 1 for 3.
Yep. Leading off, the left fielder, number 5, Kimball. Kimball takes a strike. Kimball's 1 for 2 on the day with a single and a walk.
Love starting the inning off with a strike.
Yep. Fouls that one down the right field line. 0-2. So far, I've been pretty happy with the Zach Collins experience. Took him a couple batters to settle in. The ones he did, he's been pretty good since then. Ground ball, Ramsey. Ramsey sucks that in like a vacuum and throws it to Medina for an out. That brings up the second baseman, number 4, or maybe not. We'll take a pinch hitter, number 17. Number 17, Noah Tam. Pinch hitter. Tam 0 for 0 on the day with no at-bats yet, for obvious reasons.
Umpire's taking his time.
It's okay. Foul back. 0-1. Strike 2.
I don't know if he fouled that or we just missed it.
I think he just missed it. Fooled everybody. 0-2, because I didn't hear any bat whatsoever. I mean, it's
No.
possible, but it just sounded pure glove. 0-2 count. He did foul that one.
These kids come in ready to hit, but you don't leave an 0-2 pitch in that spot. Don't give him anything to hit right here. Let's see if he chases.
Strike 3. Dylan picks that ball up. Throws to Medina. And that's an out. Another strikeout. That brings up the center fielder, number 21. No, it doesn't. We have another pinch hitter. 34, Diego Sanabria. Pinch hitter.
You know, I wish we had a third game on a beautiful day like today.
Yeah, I think the kids are perfectly fine knowing that they're done after this. Go and get something to eat.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure they're anxious to go get some food and
Tomorrow's supposed to be beautiful weather, too.
hang around the hotel doing who knows what.
2 down here. Takes high, ball 1.
Very open stance.
Ball 2. Low. 3-0. And that's ball 4, 4-pitch walk.
Yeah, it was pretty quick. There's nothing really close.
No.
Who's up next? The pitcher?
That brings up the pitcher, number 2, Woodworth. Takes low, ball one. Need to start correcting from that one.
Yeah, after 5 straight balls, take a second, take a deep breath, collect yourself, start over.
Takes high.
Yep, here comes the coach. Are they going to tell him just that? He's catching the ball, he's rocking, firing right away.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes just step back off the mound and think for a minute.
Yep, slow it down a second and recoup.
I wonder how many dents are in the parking lot from our games today.
Quite a bit.
Think we broke any windows?
I didn't hear any, but I'm sure we got a little bit of hail damage, baseball hail damage.
Definitely on one. There was 1 or 2 of those that hit solid on hoods and roofs. You would think this would be the kind of backstop where maybe they wanted to go another 10 feet higher, maybe out a little bit, a touch more.
Especially with the parking lot right next to it.
All right, at the end of the pitching mound visit.
All right, let's go at this kid. Let's
Runner
get him
still
out.
on first, 2 outs, 2 balls.
There
Whatever
we
he
go.
said worked, and that's a strike. 2-1. It's probably just the comment of just go out there and throw strikes already and slow down. Stop rushing. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 2-2 count. Zach is now thinking happy thoughts, rainbows and unicorns. Fly ball to Reese. Reese is, I think he lost that or something because he gave up a little bit. I don't think he knew where that was.
Might have lost that in the gray sky.
Not the sun for sure. I guess that scored a single.
Yes, it is.
That brings up the catcher, number 8, Miller. Miller. You know what I say? It's Miller time.
Unfortunately, we're all out of Millers.
Takes high, ball 1. Runners on first and second, 2 outs here.
Go for 3 with a fly out to left, a fly out to right, and a ground out to short.
2-0.
Don't want to start behind. And you sure don't want to load the bases with 1 and 2 coming up.
I don't see any action in the pen, so this is Zach's to finish. 3-0.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to anybody else.
No, we got to save some arms. We got 2 more games tomorrow. And we got a lot of kids who cannot pitch tomorrow because of pitches in the last 2 days.
There it is.
Strike.
Bring it again. Let him get himself out.
I think the only kid who has pitched so far that's still eligible to pitch tomorrow is Logan. There it is. Full count.
Right there.
Runners will be going on the pitch here. 3-2 count, 2 outs, first and second.
Come on, kid. Dial it up. There it is.
And apparently that is ball 4.
Maybe the umpire wasn't paying attention on that one.
That gets us to the top of the order here. Number 3, Nelson. Nelson, 2 for 2 on the day, 2 walks, 2 hits, a couple stolen bases. Bases loaded here. Foul back.
I think he was trying to add a home run to his stat line on that swing. And he
Deep
might have
fly
just
ball
done
to
that.
right field. Reese is chasing it down, and that is a grand slam. That home run makes it 9-3 Ventura, and probably the nail in the coffin on this game.
It's at a 9-3 game.
got to shake that one off.
Oh, now you have the other Bash brother coming up.
That brings up third baseman number 18, Woodworth. Woodworth is 3 for 4 in the day, 2 singles, a home run, 3 RBIs.
One of those singles almost took out our pitcher.
Ball low. Looking at distance on the fence, that ball was probably about 375, 380.
For sure. He got all of it.
Ground ball, shortstop. Big throws it over to Adrian. Adrian drops the ball
Did he drop it on the scoop or
on the scoop. But the throw hit the dirt first. Well,
It's a throwing error.
that is a throwing error.
Darn.
So it's going to be scored as E6. This goes to the whole point. I say catchers and first basemen are put in difficult positions because they're expected to save everybody, but you can't blame them when the ball is in the dirt.
That is definitely true.
Ball 1. This brings up the first baseman, Tinky. If too often you hear the first baseman and catchers getting blamed, why didn't you block that curveball in dirt? Why didn't you scoop that ball? It's not their error. I still agree with it. Pop up to the left side. Out of play.
1-1 count.
And I understand the frustration, but still, make sure you're scoring them right. I know you do, Jeremy, but I've seen way too many people think any ball that gets by a first baseman or a catcher, it's their fault. Inside.
Anytime the ball hits the dirt before it gets to the first baseman, it's a throwing error.
Right.
But I was
Same.
obstructed, so that's why I asked. If
Oh, yeah, no, that's short hopping.
Yeah, I had to get a second opinion on that 'cause I didn't see it. Let's make this
Ground
play
ball
right
back
here.
to Zach. Zach's just going to do this all by himself. And that's the inning. We'll end out with a 3 unassisted. 4 runs come in after 6.5. Ventura 9, Grant 3. Going into the bottom of the 7th, we're going to be at the top of the order here with Ramsey, Rhino, and Gavin.
I mean, if you step back and be really honest, we've seen a couple of really good teams down here. The number 1 team in Tennessee, a very good California team with some top-level players on that team.
Yeah, and 3 guys basically scored all the runs. Between Nelson, Woodworth, and Kimball, that's all 9 RBIs.
Yeah, I mean, that's those top 2 that these guys have is a different level. They are great players, a little mature in size, and who knows about their experience, but we do know that one of them was on the U.S. national team. I mean, they're good players. And they're going to make you pay if you make a mistake.
I will say, though, it's going to be hard to win a game against any decent team with 9 walks in a game.
Yeah, we haven't been as accurate as we've been.
Yeah.
Our pitching's kind of been our strength, and then we won that last game pretty big, and then this one, you know, you're not always going to have pitching. You got to bring the bats. And these guys have had good pitchers, but nothing that would intimidate me. We just got to execute. Speaking of execution, right now Ramsey's coming up, and he's been hot. He's what, 2 for 3 today?
Mm-hmm. And we have been hitting some. We got 8 hits on the day, including several doubles. So it's not like we aren't hitting. They're just hitting and walking and doing it at the right time.
Yeah,
Nothing we can do about that.
We got to string a few more together.
Yeah. We've left a lot of men on base today. And honestly, they're not walking us. We've walked once and 1 hit by pitch. Yeah. When you limit the walks, you put yourself in a much better position to win a game.
Absolutely.
Honestly, I can't think of any team that will win a game walking, 9 batters, unless the team you're playing walked 10. Leading off for Grant Bulldogs here in the bottom of the 7th inning, the second baseman, number 1, Ramsey Abdulhaq.
Let's go, kid.
Foul ball. Ramsey's future is as bright as the sun off of Mars' head. There's another ball. 1-2. Oh, 1-1. Takes a strike. 1-2. Takes a ball.
A little low on that one.
Just a bit. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. 1 down. Brings up center fielder, number 32, Ryan Drzezinski. Rhino is 1 for 2 on the day with a single and a hit by pitch.
Gavin. Extend.
Oh!
No extension. It's too tight.
Ball in dirt. They said Ryan went around. We may disagree, but it's not our call there. 0-1.
0-1.
Hard ground ball, hit foul down third baseline. Ryan takes strike 3, looking 2 down.
Trust me, nobody's more frustrated than him on that at bat. Got a brand new bat, decided to put it away and use the old bat yesterday.
Just making it feel good, maybe. Sometimes, you know, you're superstitious out there. There's a lot of superstition in baseball. Your socks, your underwear, your bat, your batting gloves. The way you step in the batting box. The way you get ready in the morning. What you eat, what you drink. Ground ball. Gets past third baseman for a single. That starts it off. Brings up the first baseman, number 34, Adrian Medina. Takes a strike.
That's one I'd like to see us get. Attack that first pitch. That get me over fastball.
That's more like a little cutter. Had some movement to it.
He's mixed, he's thrown about 4 different pitches.
1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Gavin takes his lead off. They are not really holding him on because they don't care about him.
Nope, he don't. Get through.
Adrian hits it up the middle. Shortstop catches the ball. Missed! Ball missed, and it goes to the dugouts.
That's in play.
Yep.
Out of play.
Out of play. Runner's going to advance to second and third on the error by the first baseman. Clear error by the first baseman.
That's the first baseman, not the second baseman, because that throw
was
should
in
have
his
been
glove.
caught. That should have been caught.
You actually can see the guys in the dugout were already out on the throw before the throw was even caught. That brings up third baseman, number 6, Colton Selders. The runners on second and third. Here it goes. Takes strike at the upper side edge. I could call that in advance because I knew he was going to call it a strike. I don't necessarily think it was, but that's my own business.
I thought it was a ball.
Ball low. 1-1.
This umpire's fooled me a few times today, quite honestly.
It's okay. You fool yourself sometimes, too.
Hey.
Colton gives it a ride to center field. Center field is backing up, and he makes the play at the warning track. Fantastic catch to end the game.
He gave it a ride. He really gave it a ride. That's about a 360-foot to 370-foot fly out.
Yep. Final score of today's game, Ventura 9, Grant 3. Thanks everybody on the Grant Bulldog side for watching us today. Have yourself a doggone good evening. Woof woof.